Thanks to those joining me live, to those that'll be joining me on Archive D Style here. If you're listening Archive, leave a comment, tell me what you think. Thumbs up the video. Hit the notification button that way you're notified every time D Style Boxing comes on live. All right, so I make no promises, but I am here. Danny Garcia, Sean Porter. This is the 8th of September 2018. We're about to watch some championship boxing, ladies and gentlemen. All right, this is a pretty big fight. If you're looking for a stream, this is not the place. All right, this is not the place for a stream. All right. So I know there'll be people coming on thinking that I'm playing to fight. That's not the case. All right. I'm not putting a thumbnail that's suggesting that. It clearly says no fight footage. This is simply for those watching the fight that want to watch the fight alongside D-Style. And here I am, ladies and gentlemen. All right. Let me get some stuff ready here. I did not get to catch the fight that just occurred, so I cannot give you any thoughts on this. Haplotype, if you want on, let me know. I don't know if you could come on, but you know. But yeah, I don't have a link or anything like that for those wondering. Shout out to Haplotype, by the way. Now, we'll ask that nobody posts any links. If you want to share links with each other, you can share emails, do it that way. Do not post links in the chat. YouTube will flag me for that. So I'm just letting you guys know right now, right, from jump. I did not watch this current fight that just ended, so I cannot give you any specific thoughts on that. We're waiting on that Sean Porter fight to start, where he's fighting Danny Garcia. Okay, should be a good one. So the fight is not on yet. They still got to finish this current interview. After this interview is done, and from there we'll go ahead and start the fight. Okay, I'll try to put the entrances, the intros, and stuff like that. We'll see. I got to be a little careful because of copyright reasons, and I do not want to lose my streaming abilities for another 3 months. No, sir. Yeah, this interview is taking forever. I don't even have the sound on for it, but see here.
All right, Jim, thank you very much. You're Dennis Ugas, wanting to, swim with the Sharks in the welterweight division, doing a great job tonight. And you look at the scores from the judges at ringside. One-way traffic, all in favor of the Cuban bronze medalist at the Olympics. And our unofficial score, Steve Farhood, a shutout for your Dennis.
All right, so there you go. Looks like a dominating performance here. For those that don't know, I do have my phone on airplane mode. I do not want to be interrupted with phone calls and stuff like that. So if you're listening live on the air, I cannot reply to you if you're sending me text or phone call or anything like that. It does have to be done through an email at dstyle. Well, email dstyleboxing@gmail.com. All right. 12% of the people think the other guy won. Interesting. All right.
Now, before we get to our main event, we want to pay our respects to the passing of one of our close friends and colleagues. Skip Davis died this week after a very long illness. Now, Skip was part of Premier Boxing Champions from the very beginning and worked closely with us here at Showtime. Skip started his career in the world of music and entertainment. Did it for over 30 years. Worked with many superstars like Janet Jackson, Whitney Houston, MC Hammer, just to name a few.
So Marion Skip Davis, R.I.P. Never get to hear about somebody dying and stuff. So Ticket TV in the house. What's up, Ticket TV?
Skip, you will be greatly missed. Marion Skip Davis was just 62 years old.
For those that don't know, I do have Sean Porter winning this fight. I did give my prediction there. I did go on record, right?
Garcia versus Sean Porter for the vacant WBC.
So it looks like this fight won't be starting for another 10 minutes or so. So let's go ahead and see what we can talk about in the meantime. All right. I did start a little early. It is what it is.
But both with an unquenchable desire to win.
I know there's a UFC event going on tonight. I don't know what's going on with that.
What is it like living with angels? Can't explain it. I don't like. One day is good, one day it could be regular, one day it could be bad. I'm about to serve old head.
But Danny Garcia, man, this every time he talks, does anybody notice he always uses the word like? Yeah, like, it's gonna be like, like, bruh, you gotta work on that like a little bit, right? Because like, like using the word like is not cool, like bro. I mean, come on, like, like. But I like messing with Danny though. It's all good. We'll see, man. It should be a good fight. I really don't care about Danny Garcia playing pool with his dad. I'm not really. I don't know why Showtime is even showing this. That's what they're showing on Showtime, folks. They're showing him playing pool. Danny versus his dad. Right, this live stream is brought to you by Niagara Purified Drinking Water, which is what I'm drinking right now, by the way. Right? Take this time, whether it's on your phone, whether it's on wherever it is, and get the fight connected. In a couple minutes, we'll start to watch this fight. All right. Ticket TV says he's chilling.
When I was dying of cancer, I planted a tree in front of the house, thinking if the tree would live, I would live. And I guess it worked because that tree's still there and it's been over like that. I remember when the tree was like this big. It was like a little stick.
They got the Garcias talking about a tree that grew.
And I told the angel of death, get out of here, buddy. Today's nothing late.
Interesting. I think they're running out of content at Showtime. All right. Yeah, this dude's got like murals and like paintings and shit in the background. You guys seen this shit? It's crazy. Danny Truth Garcia looks ready, man. What type of gloves he's got on? Oh, my damn thing froze. This ain't good. Cleto Reyes, man. He's got some Cleto Reyes on. It looks like it's got some pad in there in the knuckles, though. Okay. It's all good. Joe is saying show the fight. I'm not here to show the fight, guys. You're in the wrong place if you're looking for the fight. Right? A YouTube partner channel is not the place to come when you want to watch a fight on an illegal stream. Right? So I'm just here to talk about the fight. That's all I'm here to do. I'm not posting links or let you guys know. It does say no fight footage on the title, right? So this is not what you're looking for. Click out. Start looking for the fight because it's going to start in a little bit. This isn't a place to watch it, all right? Again, if you're looking to watch the fight, this is not the place to do it. Use your time wisely. Look for it now. Look for it somewhere else. Thurman says the physical strength Porter, punching power Garcia, speed Porter, boxing ability Garcia, defense Garcia, and he says chin and ring IQ is even, according to Keith Thurman. Right? Keith Thurman is ringside, folks. Look at this. Errol Spence in the house. Errol Spence is present at the fight. Mikey Garcia in the house. This is Mikey Garcia, Errol Spence fight going to happen? I don't know. I haven't heard much about it. Jared Hurd in the house. It's a packed house, man. There's a lot of dudes here tonight. Charlo brothers. Jamal Charlo. Adrian Broner in the house. And Gervonta Davis, they just flew through the poor guy. They showed him like for 0.2 seconds. Clarissa Shields, 2 division world champ. And, you could put gold medalist there. Right? 2-time gold medalist. D'Angelo Russell from the Brooklyn Nets in the house. Is this in Brooklyn? Boomer Esiason, former quarterback of the Cincinnati Bengals in the house. All right, look at this. David Casanova, right? It's in the house. And we got the Black Panther, okay, Bozeman in the house. Look at this. The Black Panther's in the house, everybody. Good movie, by the way. But he's dead, wink, wink, according to Infinity War, even though they got a new movie coming out of Black Panther soon. Come on, Marvel. Okay, couldn't have made it more obvious. And Peter Parker's dead too, though, even though Spider-Man 2 is coming out. But Peter Parker's dead, right? Hey, I got to be honest, man. A lot of fighters in the house and a couple of celebrities. Not bad. Not bad at all. It looks like, I don't know if they're sold out, but they got a good amount of people in the house. Good boxing atmosphere. Jimmy Lennon announcing, guys. Look at Jimmy Lennon Jr. He pronounced it Garcia. Look at that. It's okay to say Garcia, guys. You're not gonna Garcia, It's all good. Do it however you want. Garcia versus Porter. Danny Garcia doesn't even know how to speak Spanish. All right, you don't gotta. I see what you're doing, Garcia. Man, I honestly feel, man, it's going to be a good fight. I got Porter again. D-Style has Porter winning this fight by decision. I think it's going to overwhelm Danny on the inside. That's what I'm looking for in this fight. We'll see. I will do my best to call this down the middle, though, once this fight starts. All right. We got somebody else asking, I'm going to show the fight. No, I'm not going to show the fight, guys. This is not where you come to. You got to go to one of those illegal websites, bro, to go watch the fight. Okay? Like, they're there. I'm not going to tell you where I'm watching it. I'm just saying. No, I'm not showing the fight, guys. All right? I'm just letting you guys know. Look, I'm being honest. The fight's about to start. Click out of here. Look for the fight somewhere else. And Sean Porter walking out. Look at that mean, that mean mugging look. Look at him. He looks confident, man. He looks confident. Maybe I'm biased. I picked him to win the fight, but he looks confident, right? We'll see how this goes, man. I don't know if I could give you every single punch, but I'll try to call the fight down the middle. All right, I'll give it my best, guys. Look, I love this atmosphere, man. We got people in the house. Look at this, Barclays Center in Brooklyn. Shout out to Brooklyn, man. It's been holding it down for boxing. Okay, if you're from Brooklyn, Brooklyn has done a great job bringing a great atmosphere back to the sport of boxing. All right. I don't got the fight stream, guys. I know what to tell you. Order's now in the ring. Garcia's about to walk out. So again, I'm being 100% honest with you guys. If you're looking to watch the fight, I'm not going to show the fight. You have about 4 or 5 minutes to find it elsewhere. All right. I don't know what that means. Right. Let's see here. Then Swift Garcia coming out to like this, a mask. Look at this. It's like the phantom mask. He's got a phantom mask on. Look at this. Half of it's crying and half of it's like a little bit of like, well, what is that? Is it like yellow or gold and black? And it's like a Dalmatian, like half of it. What's going on over here? Anybody know the meaning of this mask? I don't know what the meaning of the mask. All right. But it is interesting the way he's walking out. I'll tell you that. I never, I don't have a problem with coincidences, that's for sure. People want me to put up the volume. YouTube will, you know, like I'm just telling you guys. All right, man. Hey, greatest ever. If you want to go suck on it, bro, you could do that on your own, bro. All right, how about that? All right, so Danny Garcia's in, guys. We're about to go to tail of the tape. They're both man. They're both a little older than I thought. I knew they were like kind of late 20s, but 30 each. 5'8.5", Danny Garcia. 5'6", Sean Porter. The weight 146 for Garcia, 3/4, 147 for Porter. The reach is actually Porter has about an inch, like a 3/4 inch reach advantage over Danny Garcia. Okay, even though Danny Garcia is taller, Danny Garcia's arm length is not as long. All right, but that's all right because Danny Garcia doesn't really depend on arm length that much. Okay, so we'll see how it goes.
Center here in Brooklyn, New York, as Premier Boxing Champions presents the featured bout of the evening, brought to you by TGB.
And look at that, guys. They're about to do the announcement again. I will repeat one more time. If you're looking for the fight, this is not the place. If you want to watch it, fight's about in 2 minutes or less. This fight's going to go down. So look elsewhere if you're looking for the actual fight. Okay. So letting you guys know right now, this is not the place to look for the fight. It does say no fight footage on there, and I can't play the audio that much. I got to play it in spots, all right? Or they'll take away my streaming rights. That's not going to happen, all right?
And presenting our third man in the ring, the referee in charge.
Steve Willis is a referee. I'm not that familiar with Steve Willis. I'm trying to remember fights he's called, but David Chavez has Danny by KO. We'll see, man. We'll see. I got Porter by decision, folks.
And now, ladies and gentlemen in attendance and boxing fans joining us around the world, live from Barclays.
And it is showtime, folks. All right, let's get this started. Hey, man, isn't this? I don't think it's sold out, man, but there's a lot of people there.
Fighting out of the red corner, wearing green trunks with gold trim, fighting out of Las Vegas, Nevada, by way of Cleveland, Ohio.
Sean Porter, 28, 2-1, 17 by way of knockout. Look at that. Sean Porter's wearing Grant gloves. Showtime. Sean Porter is fighting on Showtime, right? David Chavez is hoping there's no knockout. There won't be any cuts from a headbutt. Look at that. Showtime went on the black screen for me for a moment. Danny Garcia is being announced. Look at this. Hope you guys are watching the fight with me as we go ahead and watch this. And we'll try and enjoy the fight.
Tonight in his 9th world title appearance, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the WBC #1 contender, the former
Numero uno.
world champion and the former WBC welterweight champion of the world, introducing
Guys are walking the post. Who you have winning round by round. We'll try to keep track here on how we're seeing this fight play out. All right. Jamie Chavez says his ref has some serious bug eyes, but he's known for making really intense faces during the fight. Oh, I know who it is now. Okay, I got you.
Okay, seconds exchange the flags. Out of good sportsmanship. Thank you. All right, gentlemen, you both have your instructions. I want you to obey the commands, protect yourselves at all time. Right now, we're going to call the letters under the
They're exchanging flags for sportsmanship. Is this something new or something? I never heard of that. Anybody know anything about that? Well, we'll worry about that later. How about this? The fight's about to start, ladies and gentlemen. Right? The fight is about to go on. 20 seconds or less. This fight's on, baby. Hopefully nobody walks out of the ring. Can you imagine somebody walks out of the ring? Like, I want respect. They just walk out of the ring. Here we go, man. You never know what could happen in the first round. Here we go. They're both ding ding. Sean Porter here on his toes. Right? There's a little bit of a jab battle here. It is half sad, half happy. That's an actor mask. I got you. Well, there ain't no acting in the actual ring, so we'll see. Drama and comedy, I got you. All right. Even though the Oscars doesn't really honor comedians and comedy movies, but that's another story. All right, look at that. Porter going for that body, man. Got a jab upstairs. He's doing a good job on the outside. I don't think that's sure where he should be, but a minute into this fight, he's not doing bad for himself. Then he clinches as Porter comes in. That's what he has to do. Ooh, Danny got him with a good jab there. Porter missing with his right hand, by the way. Ooh, Porter goes up and down. Porter's going up and down. Look at that. He went to the body, goes upstairs. Danny's throwing that jab, although I don't like that step he does when he comes in for that jab. A little redness on Danny Garcia here. a little bit. Nobody's really hit anybody with any devastating punches yet. We're a minute and 16 seconds left in the first round. Porter's coming in, man, with that jab. He's got to be careful, man, because Danny Garcia is going to time him with that hook. He's got to be careful. All right, Porter. Ooh, Porter got hit with a left hook, but he's landing some leather himself here. Porter with a jab to the body. I like that jab to the body, but he's got to be careful. Like I'm telling you right now, I don't like the way Porter's throwing. I like the fact that he's going to the body, but that jab to the body is dangerous the way he's throwing it, right? Garcia is holding him when he comes in. And Porter's doing a little bit of look at that. All right, they're in a clinch there. The ref breaks it up. Ref tells him, hey, chill. All right, here we go. 22 seconds left in the first round, folks. All right, let's see. Danny Garcia misses with a left hook. Porter saw that coming. However, I do believe it was meant to be missed. I think he wanted to see what Porter would do here. And then he just landed a right hand. There you go. He feinted to the left, landed a right hand, and I kind of saw that coming. Porter fell for it. Good round. I personally slight edge to Porter round one. You guys tell me who you think won round one here. But even though Danny caught him with a really good right hand, okay. All right, Evil, you're out. Okay, peace. Now. And yes, Haplotap is right, guys. There you go. All taps. I'm not going to be showing the fight, guys. I'm not. That's not why I'm here. All right. Danny Garcia got. I think for the most part, Porter won that round, but Garcia is finding some timing there. I'm not liking. I'm just telling you. I'm being honest. Okay. Round one, Porter. Who you guys got? Round one. Let me know. All right. Can so Haplotap, I think when you get a chance, can you ban that guy? Thanks. All right, here we go. We got we've started round two. I like the fact that Porter's doing a double jab, triple jab. I like that, but he's got to be careful here. He really has to be careful. Good jab upstairs by Porter. Porter's doing a great job with the jab, man. Upstairs, downstairs, doubling it, tripling it. There we go. Porter trying to sneak in that right hand, followed up by that jab, and I would like him to follow up, but he's got to be a little bit careful, right? All right, Danny with a left hook. Porter's moving to his left. Porter's circling the ring to the left as Danny is trying to establish a jab here. Ooh, Porter landed a right hand right there. He missed the left, but he landed a good right. Danny Garcia. Again, Porter is trying to set up a right hand here upstairs, but he hasn't been that successful. However, everything else seems to be landing. All right, Danny's clinching him, but Porter's making sure he sneaks in some arm punches there to the body. And Danny missed a pretty wild right, man, but sometimes Danny will throw punches that are meant to be missed to set you up with something. So Porter has to be careful. A lot of movement here by both guys. Ooh, Porter landed a right hand to the body of Danny. Danny took that punch very well. Right? Jab upstairs by Porter. A lot of movement by Porter here. I hope he can hold that all this movement he's doing up for 12 rounds. Then he comes in with that jab. Porter try to get to the body. Big left by Porter missed. Look at Danny. I'm kind of surprised here. Danny just threw a straight right there, and I think that could be a very surprising punch in this fight if he can implement that. He just landed another straight right on Sean Porter. All right, and I know he's known for that, for those wide hooks. But if he keeps throwing that straight, man, it's doing good wonders for him here. Ooh, Danny. Danny with a hook. I almost feel, man, like Porter got the advantage in the first half of this round, and then he kind of took it back in the second half of this round. It was a close round. All right, this was a very close round. Man, Porter landed some punches of his own, but I'm going to give this to Danny, man. I think Danny won this round. It's going to get interesting, guys, because here comes round 3. They're showing dudes in the crowd, and I hate it. Like, if there's one thing I hate about Showtime, is man, I want to. What are they saying in the corners, bro? Like, I'm a fan of Charlo, but I don't want to see him in the crowd right now. You know what I mean? What are they saying? Here we go. Porter here, still on his toes. Porter actually has his hands out here. He's trying to overwhelm Danny here. Trying to be active, even in the clinch. Danny wants nothing in the inside. He's doing a great job just clinching Porter and forcing the fight on the outside. You would think Danny has the advantage there. So Porter has to find a way. Ooh, Danny's got him with the right hand. Danny's definitely trying to be more calculating with his punches. Porter's landed a right hand on him there. A jab by Porter. Danny is circling the ring. Danny's holding on. Well, Danny throwing that jab, but it missed. Left hook by Danny lands, bro. And then he clinches him. He does not allow Porter to come back with anything. So now the ref's starting to separate him. Look at that Porter with a body shot. He comes with it wasn't that big of a punch upstairs, but he did land it. All right. Porter's trying to leap in, man. He's trying to almost ambush Danny here. But I think he has to ambush him, but he also has to get this fight more on the inside here. Force the ref to start telling Danny to stop holding so much. And then, once he starts holding less, it'll become more of your fight. Let's see what he does here. 1 minute left in this round. Porter did land a jab there. Porter's coming in, but Danny's he's being defensively responsible. We got to give him credit for that. The ref just signaled to Porter not to hit Danny so low. Danny just right hand to the body by Danny. Right hand to the body by Porter. Danny went for a combination upstairs, but nothing really landed. Danny with a body shot. Porter comes upstairs with a hook. Danny's clinching. Porter's still active, still throwing arm punches to the body here. Look at that. While they're clinching, he's still working. Ref gives a warning to Porter. Watch his head, all right? Porter right there landing body shots on Danny. Those are like a right hook there that landed. And now there's a headlock. The ref's starting to separate them. Nobody's warned for anything. Here comes Danny. Danny's still trying to find that straight right, man. I got to give Danny credit, man. That straight right has been really good for him in this round. All right, some people don't like Porter's style. I got you. Danny can't clinch because Sean is headbutting. Porter's very sloppy, somebody else said. I think Porter's being Porter. I mean, I'll tell you what, man. Porter could take a punch because Danny landed a hell of a right. It was actually a right hook. The way he threw it, anyway. You got to give Danny credit here. And there's a right the punch to the body that Porter landed. That did show it there. Hold on, guys. My thing froze a little bit. Holy shit. Round 3. Here we go. Haven't started the round yet. All right. I don't know why they keep showing people in the crowd, and I want to hear the trainers, man. I want to know what the trainers are saying in the corner, but Porter going for a tackle, apparently. All right. Guys, tell me who's winning. Feel free to score the round. If they give Danny that last round, they got Danny up 2-1. Porter trying to find that right hand, but he's good. Porter with a that was like a jab, and then he turned it into a hook. Landed very well there. He didn't get that right hand they try to follow up with, but that was very nice. All right, Porter still that kind of landed in the kidney, but it was away from the view of the ref. But he's going to the body. Look at that, Danny. Ooh, Porter's caught him with 2 hooks upstairs. The Porter man, Danny pushes him away. Porter, ooh, left to the body by Porter. Porter's going for that body right upstairs. Danny kind of rolled with it, though. But Danny with the body shot of his own. Porter's smothering his own punches here. He needs to be a little more calculating when he comes in. There's a little bit of a push with Porter's style, with his punches, I'm sorry. I read somebody's comment, and it's kind of style gets in my head. Somebody likes Porter's style in the chat. Right, that Danny there misses that jab. Danny with the right. Look at that. Danny's right hand. A little bit of a surprise for me. Ooh, good jab by Porter. And he almost followed up with a right. If Porter could set up a good 1-2 here, I'm telling you, this is Porter's round so far, in my opinion. Good round for Porter. Jab to the body by Porter. If you're Garcia, man, he has been hit to the body a lot, right? Good round for Porter here. Ooh, Porter there with 3-punch combination upstairs. Porter missed those 2 jabs. He did land a jab to the chest. Danny gets away. I would like Sean Porter to have his hands a little higher here. He has his hands way too low. Danny misses a hook and then gets Porter in the clinch. The ref is going to separate him. 8 seconds to go in the round. Two, one, there's a bell. All right. Let's see, they actually show the corners here. Porter should get back to old Porter enough of the fancy shit body work. What round is it? And we're going to go into round 5. There we go. You know what though? He has hit the body of Danny. He has hit Danny upstairs. You know, that's what I do like here. And they're showing Mikey Garcia in the crowd, dude. I don't give a fuck. Like, dude, I'm a fan of all these fighters. I don't give a fuck about them right now. Right? Dude, why don't you show like what is Garcia's dad saying? You know? Look at that. There's that hook of Porter I talked about. Round 5, everybody. Round 4, I did give that round to Porter. I have this fight even so far. Porter is switching stances here. I'm not a fan of that. I don't know what he's doing here. Maybe throw him off a little here and there, but I'm not a fan of that. And yes, Black, he is swinging home run style, but if he lands, all right. Somebody just said in the chat. I apologize. I can't look that much into the. I'm watching the fight as I'm doing this, but said that the he's got a ton of energy. Well, it's only round 5. We'll see if he could hold that up. Ooh, Danny with a straight right. I'm telling you, Danny's straight right has impressed me in this fight, man. And Porter comes in. Danny clinches. Ooh, Porter right there, landing body shots, man. Porter doubling those jabs, getting in. He's overwhelming. This is what I want to see right here. Although Danny's landing some good body shots of his own here. In this case, Porter was going upstairs. Danny was going to the body. Porter looked at the ref. I don't know about what, but you don't have time to look at the ref, right? Ooh, Porter timing that overhand right. You know, if Porter was straighting that right hand more, he would land it more. Ooh, he landed that right hand again. But in some instances, it would favor him to actually throw it straight, you know? I know there's more power in that overhand, but Danny with a 1-2 right there. All right, Porter, boom. Jab downstairs, jab upstairs by Porter. Porter still going for that right hand, man. Ooh, Porter. Ooh. It looks like Porter landed it. It was a weird angle, though. This is a good round for Porter, man. I got to be honest. Although Danny has landed some body shots, which could do big things from him. Could help him out a lot here in the later rounds, but Porter overall, I think, has won this round, right? If anybody disagrees, let me know. But I think so far after round 5, I got Porter ahead by 1 round, right? So I got this 3 rounds to 2 after round 5. That's what they say. And then they go to the fighters. They're showing Hurd because I really want to see Hurd instead of hear from Porter's corner, right? But we'll see. Let's watch out for that overhand right. Garcia's father, Angel, has instructed him to shorten up an overhand right and catch Porter when he's trying to get in. Let's see if Danny could implement that. Okay. I do agree with James Chavez. Danny, if you're giving it to him for the body work, as I even called that out, he did do some great body work. It was a close round, but I personally gave it to Porter. But yes, Danny did some good body work in there. Porter with the right hand. Porter again with the right hand. You got to appreciate it, man. He threw kind of a straight right hand down upstairs, overhand right when Danny came upstairs. You know, a lot of he got fancy with the right hand right there. Somebody agrees with me. 3-2 Porter. All right. It was a close round. I agree. It was a close round. I was even saying it then. Danny with great body work. You know, but let's see. Porter active. Well, whether in the clinch, he's active. Okay. Now Danny's starting to get active. Look at this, like 2 bulls in there. Look at this. Danny, going back to that jab, Danny. Well, I don't know what for a second there, I was like, did he knock him down? But the camera was out of, I don't know if you guys caught that. All right, let's see here. Porter again, active. Look at this. Danny with that, he swung a huge left, man. He's definitely not yet anyway, what his father instructed him to do with the right hand. We're a minute 22 seconds left in this round. Porter with a jab. Both guys trying to establish a jab still. All right. Porter there going for the body. Danny upstairs. Danny with a jab. All right, both guys landing good jabs here. And Danny swinging some. He's swinging like crazy here. I think one of those punches landed, but he's swinging like crazy. Porter tried to go to right hand, but it didn't work. Danny did sneak in some punches there himself. Porter has him in a headlock. He's about to go for a German suplex or something. All right. Let's see here. No, it's a fisherman suplex. But anyway, back to the fight. Look at Porter there, man. Porter is not letting up. He has been on Danny like white on rice since the beginning of this fight. But even in the clinch, man, look at that. Boom, arm punches to the body. He has to stop, man. What do you guys got winning this round? 8 seconds to go. Porter got caught there while he was trying to come in for a right hand. Good job by Danny Garcia. I feel like no one really was decisive in that round. That's how I feel. All right. Let's see if they could show us some replays here. The Danny. Look at that. Good body work by Porter. Bam, upstairs. Look at that. Now, while I am giving this round to Porter, I don't, if somebody wants to give it to Garcia, they could give it to him, so. But yeah, I think this is a Porter round. Round 6, Porter. Joe Lopez pointing out the fact that Garcia is holding a lot. Round 7, folks. The first half of the fight has passed. This is where they're more tired, right? They're bruised up, right? They've already studied their opponent up. Let's see who can make some adjustments here and take over this fight. Right hand by Porter. Ooh, 3-punch combination by Porter there. He came in jab, right, jab. Porter is being warned here. There's going to be a warning. Well, no warning. What was that, a warning? Or I guess Porter hit him with his head. Maybe it was a 4-punch. It was like a jab, right, jab, headbutt. I don't know, but maybe they'll show it in the replay. Porter clearly stepped up the last 2 rounds. Porter dominated that round. I feel he won it for sure. Showtime has it even. I have it 4 rounds to 2. Porter landed the jab but missed the follow-up. But he landed a punch, though. All right, we'll see what happens here. Porter's feeling himself a little bit. Right hand by Porter. Garcia missing some punches there. Porter was against the ropes and Garcia missed. Ooh, Porter got him with a left hand. They're in the center of the ring now. Porter's backing up. Porter landed a right hand. He actually landed a straight right hand, which I talked about earlier. All right, look at that. They've both traded some punches there, but Porter got the best of it for sure. He's landed some body punches. And Porter's got Danny on the ropes. Danny is clinching. Ref separates him. Porter comes in. Left hand by Porter lands. This round has been all Porter so far. We're 48 seconds left. Danny has to do something big for me to give him this round. Okay. Boom. Both land body shots. And Porter comes upstairs with a right. And my thing froze. Holy shit. All right, it's back up. Jab by Danny. Body shot by Danny. Porter misses a body shot with a left hand. Danny with a jab. Danny with a right hand. Danny misses a hook. Porter with a body shot. When Danny misses that hook, Porter makes sure that when he ducks low, he makes Danny pay for it. Hits him with a body shot. Okay, like, yeah, you missed this hook. I'm going to hit you with a body shot. Right? And I think it's working so far, folks. This is a Porter round. All right? I give it to Porter in that round. Round 7, Porter. Man, this thing's freezing way too much.
For the first time in this fight in the last round, we saw a serious clash of heads.
You see the clash of heads here. Well, actually, the clash of heads only happened because when Danny hit him, it moved Porter's head towards him. Danny hit him with his wrist, bro. And it brought Porter's head towards the face of Danny. All right? I'm sure you guys saw that. I agree with Il Pensatore Silencioso. There we go. Finally had a moment to read that name. Round 8, ladies and gentlemen. And right now, Porter, 2 jabs landed by Porter, man. And he's putting a little more, he's making him stiffer now. Right? Look at that Porter there. Landed a hook of his own. And I'm telling you, he is out hooking Danny Garcia, especially since the last round started. Okay, Joe Lopez says, good fight so far. I agree. This has been a very good boxing fight, by the way. Danny landed that right, although it was more like with his palm, but it landed. Right? All right. Did they both land a jab there? Right hand by Porter. Porter. He's throwing with more authority now. Right? All right. Some short punches by Porter there, landing. He's going to the body still. Right hand by Porter. Left hand by Porter. Body shot again. Another body shot by Porter. He missed that right upstairs, but you got to appreciate, man. Ooh, jab by Porter. Porter halfway through this round is winning this round. And he's putting pressure. He hasn't since to the bell rung, round 1. He hasn't stopped, man. Good round by Porter so far. Can Danny turn it around? Ooh, Porter gets out, and he was in the corner. He stepped out. He almost had Danny in the corner, but nobody's in the corner now. Body shots by, look at this. Then he comes upstairs with a hook. Jab by Porter there before the clinch. Danny did land a hook there, like it was a body shot by Porter, hook upstairs by Danny. 45 seconds left to go here. Right hand by Porter. He is overwhelming Danny. At least it looks like it so far. We'll see how this goes. Porter, look at this. Another body shot by Porter. Body shot by Porter. Even when they're up close, even if it's an arm punch, he throws to the body. This guy has been relentlessly attacking the body, Danny Garcia. Tries an overhand upstairs. Barely got it on Danny, but he's working it, though. This is the Sean Porter round. Right hand upstairs by Porter after they exchanged body shots. Danny got some in, too, but it looks like Porter got the best of that exchange. That's Porter round, ladies and gentlemen. Let it be known that's a Porter round. I got this round. Jamie Chavez gave it to Danny. I don't know how. I don't know how he gave that round to Danny. Please explain yourself. Jamie Chavez needs to explain himself how he gave round 8 to Danny. Look at that. Boom. You see that? Look at that. I thought that was a Porter round, man. You got to be honest. Danny had his moments, of course, but James Chavez says he's got money on him. All right, got you. That's a different story. Round 9. 10 seconds into this round 9 here. Porter going upstairs with a jab. When you get jabbed a lot, man, it's bouncing the back of your head. It puts strain on the back of your neck. It puts strain on your shoulder blades. It fatigues you. It takes away from your punching power. It just does so much. Plus, it's disrupting you. Plus, it's helping, your opponent set up punches. So it's that jab is doing some damage on Danny. Well, look at that. Porter, man, he missed a jab, but he came with a double jab and landed it. Then he landed a right hand. I mean, that was some. All right. Hey, I think he did land on Porter there. Ooh, I think Danny landed another right hand there. It was just a weird angle, but Porter's on the left side of the screen, so when Danny throws a right, it's kind of hard to see that he lands it or not. But I think Porter does a lot better when he attacks. All right? Good jab by Porter. I know he wants to mix it up and give Danny different looks and all that, but at the same time, bro, we're in round 8. Round 9, I'm sorry. Do what's working. This is a good round for Danny so far. Porter going back to the body. Right hand by Porter. Danny's catching him coming in this round, though. Porter with a body shot. Porter with another body shot. Porter with another body shot. How many of those can Danny take, man? Danny's going to be pissing blood tomorrow, man. I'm telling you. It's not like you take those and after the fight, you're all good. Another body shot and a right hand upstairs by Porter. Now Danny winning before all that happened in the last 40 seconds. So we'll see what happens here. Another jab by Porter. Left hook by Danny. Left by Porter. Right hand by Porter. Danny misses with a wild hook. Jab by Porter. Close round. That was a close round. That was a close round. Man, that was a close round. Round 9. Who do you guys have winning round 9? That was a close round. I'm gonna give it to Danny, but it's close, man. I think Danny landed some devastating punches in that round. Porter did some really good body work in that round, man. And Danny's using a lot of energy when he misses those wild hooks. All right, here we go, round 10. Again, They didn't show us the corner. We're going into the championship rounds. No instructions from the corners. None of that, man. They're showing us Keith Thurman and Spence in the crowd. I mean, this is insane.
Takes advantage of his positioning, delivering a couple of short legs to the body of Garcia.
Body shot by Porter. He does like this push uppercut that's just meant to push you up, man. Then he goes to the body again. It's insane. Porter, man, it's coming in here. I agree, AJ10. I did give that round to Danny. I couldn't let those last 30 seconds steal the whole round. You know what I mean? But it was a close call for me. Look at this, man. He's still going to the body, man. He is attacking the body of Danny Garcia. Just relentless. And he's smothering. Look at how he's smothering Garcia. Garcia throwing to the body himself there. That's what he has to do. Right hand landed by Danny upstairs. That body shot was blocked by the elbow of Porter. But it probably hurt that elbow. Let's see here. Body shot by Porter. It wasn't devastating, but a little short uppercut by Porter upstairs. No uppercut game at all by Danny in this fight, which is amazing given the fact that Porter does slow a lot. Jabs by Porter. Left hook by Garcia. Body shot by Porter, upstairs by Garcia, and Porter comes back to the body, and then upstairs, another upstairs shot by Porter. Danny's going to the body, and now Porter upstairs. This shit's insane. All right. 27 seconds left in this round. Any guy could steal this round right now, I'm telling you. Another body shot by Porter makes Danny miss upstairs. And a left by Porter upstairs. Ooh, jab and a straight right by Porter. Ooh, devastating punches by Porter upstairs, man. Danny landed a left of his own. That's a Porter round for me. That was a very good, and that was an exciting round. All right, that was a very exciting round. Wow. That's the round of the, to me, that's the best round of the fight. Right? That was the best round of the fight by far. Like, both guys have their moments. I think Porter just landed the most devastating shots, in my opinion. And you're right, Jamie Chavez. He has ate some hooks. But, hey, give credit to Danny, too, man. He's eating some punches himself. Look at this, man. Angel Garcia with an angel trick, man, giving his son a couple more seconds, all right, to inhale some more oxygen there while he's cleaning the, you know. We are round 11. Richard Rodriguez has Garcia up one round. Look at that. 8-2 Porter for me. Someone else has. I got 3 rounds for Garcia. Look at that, man. That was a jab with the right. Landed by Porter. Jab by Garcia. Jab by Porter. Porter still, round 11, digging to the body, right? Upstairs lands Porter. Porter with another upstairs shot. Now these two guys, man, these two guys are going to be like in the sofa and bed like for two weeks, 2 straight weeks straight, man. All right, 2 weeks straight. I'm sorry. Ooh, jab upstairs by Porter. Danny. Round 10, Farhood gave it to Garcia. I can't argue too much with that. It was a close round. Body shot by Porter. Porter. Left to the sternum. Look at that. Right hand lands upstairs by Porter. He's catching Danny with it, man. Jab upstairs by Porter. Danny missing with a jab. Danny landed a right hand there. Porter has maintained this level of activity throughout the fight. You got to give him credit for that, man. They prepared for this fight very well. Right? My thing froze. This sucks. Right? This is my internet. It is what it is. It'll come back up in a moment, but give me a second, guys. I'm going to have to get out of Wi-Fi, and I'm going to have to get on... come on now. Oh, this sucks. Give me a second, guys. The hell? You can't be serious right now. Somebody's saying that Porter basically broke Danny. Well, I don't know if he broke him, but I think he's pressured him a lot, man. And Danny's actually showing me more than I thought he would show me, right? I mean, I felt like he would, you know, I felt like it would be a little too much for him. But we'll see. We will see. I apologize to everybody tuning in live, man. I don't know what the hell this thing is doing, to be honest with you. I'm going to have to go to another app. Bear with me. My internet is obviously not down because I'm live right now, right? So we know it's not down. So I'm not sure what happened here. Bear with me. I'm gonna watch the rest of this fight, right? It's gonna happen. So just bear with me. Somebody gave Porter the round 11. This is no bueno. No bueno at all. Black Caesar has Porter up by 2 rounds. Last round is about to start, and I'm trying to get the shit up. This is unbelievable. Right? If I had a TV in this office, this wouldn't be happening. Right? But it's what happens when you stream. Okay. I'm streaming on my Anywhere app here, and it's not working for me here. I don't know what the hell is going on, to be honest with you. But not good. I do apologize, guys. What the hell, man? Somebody can tell me what's going on in the chat. It's much appreciated. Okay.
Throwing punches and bunches. He will meet a former heavyweight
Is the fight over or what?
who has recorded back-to-back wins since his truncated title reign. And there is Prince Charles Martin.
Yeah, I don't know what the hell this is, bro. They're showing freaking. This sucks. What can I say? What's going on, guy? What's going on in that fight? Close round. There it is. Anyway, I didn't see round 12, so I can't tell you guys about round 12. For me, guys, even though I didn't see these last 2 rounds, I still had Porter winning regardless, even if I would have given Garcia the last 2 rounds. All right. So, for what it's worth.
That tells you this will be a very close fight.
We're about to find out who wins, guys. We're going to find out live on the air. To me, Porter won. Even if I gave Garcia the last round, I had Porter winning. So tell me who you guys felt won this fight. Before they call it, who do you think won?
Early in the fight, Garcia with an overhand right and Porter working the body, which would be a theme of his, but so was Porter, or so was Garcia. Garcia came in and said, I can be as effective on the inside.
I have to be honest, if Danny won the last round, I only gave him 4 rounds, guys. If he won the last round, right? So I didn't get to watch the last round, unfortunately, but let's say I called it 8-4. I have it pretty heavily towards Porter. So we'll see. I don't like that highlight reel, by the way. That highlight reel was very pro Garcia. It's got to be honest. According to the stats, although I don't really follow this much, Porter outworked them according to the stats, right? So, although I don't go by stats that much, you know. Yeah, I see they had him up 3 or 4 rounds. Yeah. You never know with boxing, though. Let's listen very closely to the scorecards. This is interesting. See, I don't mind them showing the fighters right now or before the fight. But Showtime really needs to cut it out, man, with showing the fighters between rounds, man. Like, they got to cut that out. I want to hear the corners. I want to see the replays. That's what I want to see, you know? Here we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 12 rounds of action, we have a unanimous decision.
No draw.
Here are the score totals. Judge at ringside, Don Ackerman scores the bout 116 to 112. Judges Julie Letterman and Eric Marlinsky both score the bout 115 to 113. In favor of the winner, he is now the WBC welterweight champion of the world, Showtime.
Yep. The right guy won, guys, in my opinion. The first judge, what's 16-12, is pretty much what I had it. I can't argue with the other one. I can't even argue a draw, or if you had Garcia by a round, maybe, but Angel knew it too, man. You saw Angel was all cleaning up his son's face while they were doing the announcement. There you go. No objection for me with those scorecards at all. I called it live. I saw it live. I know what I saw. I don't think it was as close as Showtime made it sound, but it was close, right? Most people might agree with the other two judges, but it's fine. I don't have a problem with this decision at all, man.
I made a prediction. Hard one to live up to. I said I wasn't leaving New York without this belt. I ain't leaving New York without this belt. God bless y'all. Thanks for coming.
How would you describe this fight? This was activity against accuracy, and you were just so active, more than 270 punches more that you threw.
Wow. Yeah, I knew he was going to be accurate. The game plan for me was to be accurate from the outside, show that I could win, and beat him without roughing him up and getting him on the ropes the entire time. And we studied very well for him. We're ready for his hook, his wide right hands. He did a great job tonight, but I'm blessed, and I'm so appreciative to the WBC and everyone for coming out tonight.
You've shown us throughout the years the hard work and dedication, the myopic tunnel vision that you have.
Yeah.
Why did you set your sights on this championship and this title?
Because this title means a lot to me. It means a lot to boxing. It means a lot to the history, and I wanted to become a part of that. And like you said, the hard work that I displayed both in the ring on fight night and outside the ring in training, I got to get back to it. There were some things missing tonight, and they won't be missing in the next one.
Why did you watch the 87 tape of that great fight between Leonard and Hagler?
And he tried it. I knew it was gonna come into play tonight. And he tried to out hustle me mostly at the end of the rounds. And his hustle game was up tonight. He did a tremendous job.
Sure, bro. The power punches and the ability to keep that onslaught all night long. You said you got a little offended, I think, when I asked you, would you want to make this wild? And then after the second or third round, you decided, I better make this wild.
It wasn't necessarily about making it wild. My dad wanted me to stay consistent with the body work, stay consistent with the pressure. And I did my best to box from the outside and also on the inside. I think that was ultimately what got me the victory tonight.
Everybody always looks forward, so let's look forward. Errol Spence, possibly Mikey Garcia. Errol Spence is behind me here somewhere.
Hey, I know they all here tonight. Hello, sir. I know they all here tonight.
Spence in the house, guys.
The same way that you called out Danny Garcia, I'm calling you out. You know what I'm saying? Let's get it on. We got the WBC belt. I got the IBF belt. We can unify. We good friends. I love you, Daddy. But let's get it on.
Hey, guess what, y'all? This is going to be the easiest fight to make in boxing right here.
What is your assessment of what you saw here of Sean Porter?
I mean, Sean Porter did what he always do. Sean Porter, he came forward, he was aggressive, and he came to fight like he always do. And his dad got him ready with Barry Hunter. But like I said, I feel like I'm the best welterweight in the division, and I want this fight. I'm the IBF champion of the world. I'm a Earl Spence Jr. I'm the truth. And I guarantee you, I'm going to come home with the WBC belt and be the unified champion.
And would you like this fight next?
I definitely like that fight next. I love that fight for next year.
All right.
Hey. Do I look worried?
No, but you're much calmer now than when you came into this ring chasing Danny Garcia.
Yeah, he did a great job. Congratulations, man. See you soon, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Good deal.
All right, let's bring it in.
Do it again.
There you go.
All right, so Danny's turn.
This evening by you. The accuracy, 46% on the power punches. Your thoughts on this decision? Close decision.
First of all, I want to thank God. I want to thank my fans for coming out. I want to thank my team, my dad, Angel Garcia, my brother, everybody in my family, Al Heyman, Showtime.
I thought I did enough to win. You know, it's a close fight. I thought I did enough to win. The judges didn't give it to me. What can I say?
Let's go through a few things here. Were you hurt by any of the headbutts, and did it cause any problems for you?
I bust my head on the side right here.
Right, we can see that here.
And
your nose as well.
Yeah, a couple headbutts on my nose.
Did that affect the outcome?
No, not really.
There wasn't headbutts.
It is what it is. What can I say?
You had to withstand this onslaught, but you knew what was coming. You know that he wants to make this into the fight that it became. And while you were much more accurate, he threw 270 plus more punches. How difficult is that when a guy is just relentless?
You know, he was throwing a lot, but it was just a lot on the inside. I had my defense tight, so it wasn't effective. I thought I landed cleaner, more shots, and I thought I won this fight.
What would you like to do and see have happen next?
You know, I don't know. I got to sit back, relax, and see what's next to me.
Danny, appreciate your time. Terrific fight.
Thank you. I want to thank all my fans around the world for supporting me.
Well, there you go, guys. I can't play more than that. All right. Just wanted to let you guys hear that for now. Okay. Danny Garcia. All right, he feels he won the fight. He said his defense was tight. Well, it wasn't that tight. Okay? It wasn't that tight, ladies and gentlemen. Hold on.
Judges agreed on only 4.
No. I thought they were showing the talking here. Good win by Porter, man. Really good win. Dan is going to be pissing a lot of blood tomorrow, man, after all that body work. All right? This fight went about 80% of it went the way I thought it would go. Right? There was some things that surprised me. Danny surprised me a little bit with a straight right hand, although he stopped using it after a while. Right? And then he started to rely back on his hook. His dad was telling him, bring that right hand back. You heard it between one of those rounds. I would personally like Showtime, and this goes to all boxing broadcasts, right? I don't know what's going on here, but I want to hear the corners. You know, I want to hear what the corners are saying. You know, I personally, and I want to see, you know, show the highlights you want to show, and then show us, you know, 15 seconds one corner, 15 seconds another corner. You know what I mean? And then go to some highlights or something. But that's me, right? That's what I want to see. I don't want to see Errol Spence for the 50th time in the crowd. You know, I just don't. I don't care what Hurd is doing in the crowd, bro. I just don't care. Like, you know, and that's a small critique I have of the broadcast. But we'll see. This is something, man. This is fun, man. I like this fight. Errol Spence called him out. Porter says it'll be an easy fight to make. Okay, we'll make this fight. All right? I agree, AJ10. The fighter shots are getting annoying. What do you think? I care about what a reaction Erislandy Lara or whoever the fuck you got in the crowd? I don't care. You already showed them like before the fight. All right? It's just randomly pan into Errol Spence between rounds. Oh, look at this. Gervonta Davis is standing next to Errol Spence, and they're talking to each other. Wow. You know, I don't care. Did they even show like ring girls in this fight? Show me some ring girls or something. I don't care about these fighters in the crowd. I don't know what Showtime has found. I'm not sure. I'm not sure at all, guys. The fighter shots get no HBO does the same thing, but with the C-list celebrities, unbelievable. Okay, C says they would rather show Broner and Spence smiling than the corner strategy. I mean, this is unbelievable, right? What's one of the critiques people had, right, when boxing went back to like regular television? One of the critiques was, we don't get to see the corners talk between rounds, right? We got to see commercials. I'd rather see rather than go to commercials. Then I don't want to see these fighters' face. Let's see what's said here by the broadcast. By the way,
Their hearts and their guile and their skill set, and we anticipated going into this fight. When you ask the luminaries and all the experts, there was no consensus. Someone picked Garcia, others picked Porter, and that's what we got tonight.
Al, and I thought you raised a great point as we take a look at Sean Porter. To me, the fight changed in the fourth round when you made the point, hey, Sean Porter needs to get back to being Sean Porter. And he did in that round, and it seemed like the fight changed at that point.
He mixed in counter punching and boxing from the outside with the pressure, which he hadn't done previous to that point. I think at the end of the day, I would take issue with the 116, 112 score. I don't have any problem with 115, 113 for Sean Porter. Porter threw 300 more punches and did a lot of body work in this fight. And so I think at the end of the day, that was probably the difference. And it was a very close fight.
I think a lot of fight fans loved hearing Errol Spence and Sean Porter both say it's going to be an easy fight to make and that they're both willing to get it on in 2019. Talk to me about how you see that fight going about.
It's interesting because, I think tonight I saw the best Sean Porter tactical fight I've ever saw. I think Porter, we're used to seeing the tenacity of him, and I thought the tenacity made the difference. I thought a lot of times him being busier in some of the rounds was why he got this decision. But having said that, he fought a very technical fight, a lot on his feet, jumping in and out, which I think threw off some of Garcia's counterpunching.
Right. The credit to Showtime. I don't like to show too much of this stuff because I know it's only a matter of time before somebody, algorithms, catch me and, oh, you were playing the fight. No, I wasn't. Okay. I agree with Malinaji there. This was probably the best tactical fight Sean Porter I have ever seen anyway, Sean Porter fight. And as I look at my scorecard here, unfortunately, I was not able to watch the 12th round, which annoys the shit out of me, by the way. I hate what happened. My internet went down, but I feel like from what I had Danny, I'm sorry, Porter winning anyway before the 12th round started. So round 1, I gave it to Porter. Round 2, I gave it to Danny. Round 3, I gave it to Danny. To be honest with you, it felt like Danny was about to take over the fight. Right? The way Porter was coming in, Danny was starting to time him. He was starting to really figure out what Porter was doing. And then, as Al Bernstein actually said here, in the 4th round, Porter turned it around. He turned it around in round 4. That was a big Porter round. And I gave Porter round 5, round 6, round 7, round 8. I gave Garcia round 9. I gave Porter round 10, Porter round 11. And round 12, I did not score it. My internet went down, right? But that's how I scored him, man. Right? So, and that's how I saw it. I hope nobody starts watching the fight in slow motion. And, oh, you got to watch this fight in slow motion with the screen upside down and all this other nonsense, right? Okay. By the way, that big headbutt, the one that stood out, and you guys saw it. I'm sure you saw it in the replay. Danny Garcia, okay, hit Porter with his wrist, okay, and his wrist propelled Porter's head up to Garcia's head, right, his face, that is. So that's what caused the headbutt. So I hope I don't see anybody saying, "Oh, he headbutted him viciously," and come on. I think the body work made the difference in this fight. I think activity made the difference in this fight, right? I think this is a good win. For those just coming in, you could always subscribe to my channel. This is D-Style Boxing. As promised, I'll be doing more boxing content here. Make sure you hit that notification button. That way you're notified every time I come on live here on YouTube. Feel free to subscribe. Take a moment right now. Thumbs up the video. All right? Thumbs it up. Just even though it blatantly says no fight footage, you still have people that come in and they thumbs it down, right? Because they were looking for the fight and they wanted to watch the fight. Okay? Like, it's insane. So make sure you thumbs it up. David Chavez is nice. Slow motion bullshit. There we go. Jose asked Juan Porter won the fight. 7 rounds to 5 on 2 scorecards, 8 rounds to 4 on another scorecard. Sounds about right to me, to be honest. Bruce feels Danny landed the better shots. Look, there's rounds where, and look, you could go back, you can listen to it. I give Danny a lot of credit for when he did land. I even gave him some rounds where I felt he was just the best fight in that round. But overall, when it's all said and done, I feel Porter won this fight. I don't know how other YouTubers have it, man. I have no idea. So I can't wait to listen to some of my fellow YouTubers out there. The guys I'm subscribed to from the LTBC, and shout out to those guys and everybody else I'm subscribed to here on YouTube. I can't wait. Right? Somebody had it a draw. I can't argue with the draw. I did say a draw. I could see that. And the reason I'm saying that, because there was about 4 rounds in there that I clearly said it could have gone to Danny. But I just felt Porter edged it out. And it just kind of depends, right? It just depends on what you're looking for sometimes. It is a subjective sport, you know. But when I score, I just try to look at the full picture, right? I try to consider what you're supposed to score boxing on, right? I'm not perfect, obviously, but that's what I try to do. This was a really good fight, man. I enjoyed the hell out of this fight. Let me message somebody here right now. I'm going to ask a friend who he thinks won. I'm just curious. He's like a casual fan. I'm interested on who he think won, right? There were like 2 or 3 swing rounds. I agree. There was. Spence versus Porter next. Well, if Spence Porter happens, then we could do Garcia, Mikey that is, versus Lomachenko. I wouldn't mind that. Thank God Mikey isn't fighting Spence. Jamie Chavez, Porter better enjoy that belt while he has it, because Spence is going to wreck his ass next. Mikey needs to stay at 135 or 140 to somebody else. I'd like to see him fight Lomachenko, man, I'm telling you. That's what I would like to see. For those listening right now, take a moment. Thumbs up the video. All right. Who's else has done videos so far? Let's see. It'll be crazy, man. If I log in, all right, and I just see a bunch of like robbery, like Danny was robbed. Like, can you just imagine this is going on in everybody else's channel, and I'm over here like, yeah, it was a good decision. It happens. It happens. It does happen, folks. This is a good fight, man. So what else are people saying? What happened to all the Mikey Spence talk? I'm not sure. I mean, if Mikey wants it, then hey, we could do the fight, right? But if you know, I don't know what's going on behind the scenes. I don't know if it was all talk or what. But if it was, then I don't mind Spence versus Porter, and I don't mind Mikey Garcia versus Lomachenko. Right, those are two great fights that we can get. Right, and there are two more competitive fights in my opinion. So why not? But I don't know. I don't. If you're asking the wrong person, I have no idea. All right. Mikey vs. Spence fell through for December, but could happen in 2019. Well, there we go. So it won't be happening in December, right? The heavyweight fight was fire. I haven't watched it yet. All right. I did not get to watch that fight. Didn't get to watch it at all, actually. Look at this. What happened to Garcia, man? We just had a boxing world championship boxing, a great fight. Garcia's talking Drake and Meek Mill and beef live on stage. That's what Garcia is talking about right now. I don't think Garcia's a boxing channel anymore. I think after Floyd Mayweather retired, I think Garcia, I think he retired from boxing talk as well. Right? All right, let's see. Let me see if I could sneak in here.
They're typically the same thing.
Let's see if I could find some other stuff here. Hold on now. You know what gets to me is that I have to be extra careful about the commentary and I'm not even showing the fight. But if there's some audio, I don't know if you guys have noticed. I talk through the audio sometimes. But there's people that blatantly have been making money off of streaming fights on YouTube for years, and I don't know how they do it. It's crazy, right? Like, see, he's not a boxing fan anymore. What happened? What's going on here? The dude used to have like a boxing podcast, and when I had a boxing podcast, he'd always call in enthusiastically, and Garcia. When I was at Ropedo Radio, Garcia got an interview with Floyd Mayweather Jr. Right that we played, and which was amazing, right? This is when Floyd was an active fighter, by the way, and we got that interview. I remember the numbers for it was crazy, by the way. All right, the the numbers are crazy, and but yeah, it seems like ever since Floyd retired, Garcia retired. I think Danny was making a lot of excuses. By the way, guys, I don't. What happened to like, hey man, no excuses. The best man won. Your fans and everybody else will make excuses for you. Okay. Everybody else will make excuses for you. Don't worry about it. I'm not gonna hate on Garcia though, guys. He retired with Floyd. Yeah. Garcia does a lot of current hip hop videos now. Hip hop is crap now. Once in a while, he talks boxing. I'll tell you what, though, he's done good for himself. Garcia does a live video, man. It's crazy. Garcia will talk about like the craziest things, and he'll get like 500 people, no problem, like live. Like like Garcia's just walking in the mall, like talking about like Rihanna's new dress, and he's fucking got like 600 viewers and shit. It's insane. All right. So shout out to him. Got let's see what else we got. I'm trying to actually look for something here, guys. But I'm trying. Has the UFC Woodley fight already happened? Because if I can do a play by play of that, I'll do it. I'm trying to find it here. Let's see. I can't find it, guys. Sorry. And I ain't paying $64.99 for a fucking UFC main event. I'll tell you that right now. Right? Let's see here. UFC is cracked down, man. This shit's crazy. What do you want? It's already over? All right. Fair enough. How do you win, by the way? Submission? Gotcha. You know Dana White's been wanting Woody to lose for a while, man. He wants that MAGA guy to be the welterweight champ, right? I want Willie to knock that dude out. What's that Trump fan called? I want Willie to knock that dude smooth out, okay? Or make him tap out. It doesn't matter, right? Not decision, not outclass him. I want him to just obliterate the guy. Andy Garcia was quiet after all the scorecards. I thought he would have been screaming robbery. Look, man, as soon as they were going to announce it, you saw him get the towel and start cleaning the son's face, and he was just distracting himself because he knew who won. Conor versus Khabib next week should be good. We're going to have Triple G Golovkin versus Canelo. All right, I will not have a play-by-play for that. I'm going to be out. And I'll probably not do something till either late that night or the next morning. All right. So be on the lookout for that, guys. Conor Khabib, I don't know what I'll do for that. I have no idea. With that said, guys, I want to thank everybody that joined me live. All right. Everybody that was on here, thank you very much. I believe Blood Boxing actually has a live stream going on right now. All right. So make sure you guys go to Blood Boxing's channel right now. Go there right now. That's where I'm going to go. All right. Blood Boxing Returns is the name of the channel. Go over there. This stream's over. Go over there. Right. And shout out to Blood Boxing, by the way. This is the style. Guys, I'm out of here. Peace. I know, Joe Love. I'm not going to be out partying with Carcino, right? Anyway, I'm out of here.